Hi there, my name's Austin, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a simple explosion using Unity particle effects. To start off, to get the assets that I have loaded right here, you'll need to go to Assets, Import Package, and Particle Systems. I've already loaded them all in here, but you'll just have to click Import and you'll get access to all of them. So to start things off, we'll need to go to Game Object, Create General, Particle System. You'll notice that we have a simple particle effect now. It looks like a bunch of snowflakes or maybe gleams of light, and we want to turn this into an explosion. So first things first, we need to go to the Shape module over here and set the emitter shape to a small sphere, so about a radius of 0.5 units. Next we're going to head over to the Render module, and we're going to bring this little explosion material over here, right into this little box, and voila, our little snowflakes are now explosions, which is a step in the right direction. While you're here, you also want to disable cast shadows and receive shadows, because it's an explosion. It's making light, it's not taking light. Mine were already off by default, but yours might not be. Next, we're going to head over to the emission module, where you can set both of these values here to 0, and we're going to add a burst. This burst is going to be at 0 seconds, and we're going to set it around 50 particles. We can change this later, it'll just change the size of your explosion, but I feel like 50 is a good number. Next, we're going to head over to the particle system module, which coincidentally changes depending on what you name your particle system. So I named mine explosion, so mine is named explosion. We're going to set the duration of the system and the start lifetime of the particles to 2 seconds each. Then we're going to head over to the limit velocity over lifetime module, and we might have to enable this by clicking the little box to the left of it. And we're going to set the speed to about 3.0 and the dampen fraction to about 0.4. As we move along here, we can kind of see our particle effect transition into a nice looking explosion. It's getting more condensed and wrapped up and bursting outwards towards us. Lastly, we're going to the particle system module again. Again, if you named your particle system, it'll have a different name. We're going to click the small arrow to the right of the start size and start rotation properties, and we're going to set them both to random between two constants. For the size, we're going to set the values to 0.5 and 1.5. For the rotation, we're going to set the values to 0 and 360 to ensure that the explosion has a really random effect with its particles. And there we go, we have a nice simple looking explosion. We can go back to the emissions tab and change the minimum and maximum particles to kind of give it a bigger or smaller or more random explosion. Just play around with these until you get something that you really enjoy, and that's all for today.